All right, so we're digging potatoes today, and this is a 30-foot row of potatoes. Here's some we're already digging up. We healed up these rows by using hay, some leftover hay, some old hay, or some hay that we took out of the chicken coop, and we just put it right on top. So as you can see, we got a lot of weeds. I think we're pretty much growing wheat or hay from that. And so note to self, don't ever do that again. We just got a ton of weeds here, and I think that's probably not a good way of doing potatoes, because I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna dig some up and see how many we got. It looks pretty hard, the soil.
That worked great! All of a sudden they're popping up out of the ground. Let's see.
Looking for potatoes is like looking for gold. I mean, it's like one of the most satisfying things when you dig up a potato from the earth.
Oh, I found a good one.
Ooh, that's it. All right. Oh, right by your foot too.
Never had a really good time with potato harvest in the past. I mean, we've done pretty well, but not great. But we always try every year.
I wonder if this is a potato root. Ah! I got a good one, but I cut it in half. Woo! Darn. Our only good potato, and I cut it in half.
We're not doing good on potatoes, guys, but maybe next year.
The worst potato crop ever.
Hey, just so you know why these tables are up here. We're gonna go butchering tomorrow, and it's gonna be really, really fun.
All right, that's it. Let's check it out. How many do we get? Ooh, not very many. They're all small.
They're all really small. It's all right. We'll do better next year.
Yeah, maybe next year we'll try container potatoes. I think the combination of us growing hay.
Wheat. It was wheat. We were growing wheat.
I think this plus our ground is pretty hard. I think that combination, right? What else do you think happened?
We have some, I'm not sure if they're called nematodes, but they're like those orange hard worms.
Yeah.
And those eat the potatoes. So I've seen them before, but I think this year I've seen the most. So I'm really excited to do a raised bed next year for our potatoes. That way they're all contained, and then we can kind of control what's in the soil and how soft the soil is and the weeds that grow.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty typical for us, I think, right?
Well, we've got some bigger ones last year
Yeah.
and the year before. But the amount, no, we've gotten more last
Have
year. I think this is our worst.
Worst?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe we'll switch things up next year. We don't always have a great harvest here, guys. It's not always perfect and great harvest every year. Some days you lose some years you win. You know, and that's the beauty of growing your own food. All right, so our tents are up. Our tables are set up. We got a chicken plucker. We're not having a party, but we are processing 30 chickens tomorrow. And we're holding our first workshop, hands-on workshop here. So we have a few people that are going to be coming out and that want to learn and know how to process their own chicken. Oh, that's not good. We got a gusher here, guys. This cheap hose. I just bought this hose. It's already burst. Not before chicken processing day. We need this hose. Whenever you're using hoses a lot, which we're always moving this hose around the yard. Always have an extra one of these. A male hose mender. You put that on there. Whoop. You put the clamp on. You put the mender on. It's like you need a whole box of these, right? So that prevents me from having to go to Lowe's to get something. Also, if you want a good quality hose water gun here, I love this one. It feels good. It's kind of heavy. I mean, it seems like it's very good quality. I'll leave a link down to this where we got this at, but a little bit pricier than your average water gun, but I love it. I mean, it just seems very nice, ergonomically comfortable.
Can I spray?
Yes.
It says nice. Do you know what I'm saying?
All right, so day before processing days, a little hectic, you know, we're just trying to make sure everything's all up, you know, all the equipment. So I ended up making some of these, I ended up cutting some of this PVC pipe and raising up the tables. So much better with the tables raised like this.
Done.
So you don't feel like you're having to like kind of bend over on the table and cut up the chicken. Good job, Penelope. Penelope's helping out over here. See, we got buckets. We're just kind of cleaning up everything. We got to clean the plucker, the scalder. Setting up processing chickens has become normal for us now. It wasn't normal when we first moved here, but now it's become just part of life. This is what we do. Gonna take their feeder away. Be easier to get the chickens, and we restrict their feed. So I fed them this morning, so we won't feed them tomorrow. These chickens, these are Murray's big red broilers. Those are our next chickens that will be put in our freezer. We still have, I think, a few weeks still on those, quite a bit on those, I think. And then we're getting more, another 30 this coming week. Alright, just testing out. That's the star of the show right here. This chicken plucker. You guys, if you have not seen the video, actually I have two videos that we did this year of processing your own chickens. One of them was the equipment we use, and we go over that, how much it costs and everything, and then also the actual process of butchering our own chickens. I'll leave that playlist down in the show notes if you want to check that out. All right, so big day tomorrow for us. We're hosting our first hands-on workshop. And I know many of you guys have asked us, hey, do you do workshops? And so I would love to do more workshops. So, you know, we'll see how this one goes. But I'll let you guys know how that goes tomorrow. Probably not gonna film, only because I'll be in it, you know? I'll be in the moment. But appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys next time.